Let's get right into it. Number 1. The forbidden fruit. Even though every fiber of your being screams, "This is messed up," it's not just morbid curiosity, though that's definitely part of the cocktail. Think about it. From the moment we're tiny humans, we're told what not to do. Don't touch the hot stove. Don't talk to strangers. Don't look directly at the sun. And what's the first thing your brain wants to do? Exactly, true crime is the ultimate forbidden fruit. It's the dark alley you're told to avoid, the locked door you're warned not to open. But instead of actual danger, you get to explore it from the cozy, safe confines of your couch, probably with a blanket and a snack. Your brain, that sneaky little rebel, is getting a thrill without any actual risk. It's like bungee jumping with a safety net made of popcorn. We're wired to seek out information, especially information that could potentially be dangerous. It's an evolutionary leftover from when knowing where the saber-toothed tiger lurked meant the difference between dinner and being dinner. So, while you're watching some chilling reenactment, your primal brain is actually going, "Aha, knowledge. I now know not to go into that creepy basement with a suspiciously friendly stranger." You're just a highly evolved primate, trying to learn the rules of the jungle, even if the jungle is now suburban America and the predators wear sensible shoes. Number 2, the empathy trap. Now let's talk about the emotional roller coaster. You're watching a true crime story, and suddenly you're feeling all the feels. Sadness for the victims, anger at the perpetrators, maybe even a weird sense of dread that someone like that could exist. This isn't just passive viewing. It's an active engagement with human suffering, but from a safe distance. Your brain, bless its cotton socks, is an empathy machine. It's constantly trying to put itself in other people's shoes, even if those shoes are covered in forensic evidence. When you hear about a victim's life, their dreams, their last moments, your brain is constructing a narrative, making it real. You're not just watching a story. You're experiencing a vicarious trauma, and then, crucially, you're processing it. It's a safe space to confront the darkest aspects of humanity without actually being in harm's way. It allows you to explore your own fears about vulnerability, about the randomness of evil, about the fragility of life. And when the perpetrator is caught, or justice is served, or at least attempted, there's a release, a catharsis. It's like your brain just ran a marathon of emotions and now gets to collapse on the finish line, panting but strangely satisfied. You're not just a spectator, you're a participant in a grand, disturbing drama, and your empathy is the ticket. It's a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable horror, our capacity for feeling remains intact, which is comforting. Disturbing both, probably. Welcome to the human condition, where even our entertainment is a psychological workout. Number 3, the control fantasy. Let's be honest, life is chaotic. You can plan all you want, but sometimes the universe just decides to throw a wrench in your meticulously crafted schedule. And that, my friends, is terrifying. True crime, in its twisted way, offers a semblance of control. When you're watching a case unfold, you're not just a passive observer. You're an armchair detective. You're scrutinizing every detail, trying to piece together the puzzle, often yelling at the screen because, clearly, the police missed that obvious clue. This active analysis of trying to understand the why behind the horror gives your brain a sense of agency. It's a fantasy of control over the uncontrollable. If you can understand how a crime happened, if you can identify the red flags, then surely you can protect yourself, right? It's the ultimate mental preparedness drill. Your brain is running simulations, creating mental checklists. Asterisk, don't walk alone at night. Check your windows. Don't trust anyone who offers you candy from a white van. Asterisk, it's a way of processing. Anxieties about personal safety in a structured, digestible format. The chaos of real-world violence is neatly packaged into a narrative with a beginning, middle, and usually an end. Even if the ending is tragic, the fact that there is an ending, a resolution, provides a perverse comfort. It's the illusion that, if you just understand the patterns, you can avoid becoming a statistic. And who doesn't want to feel like they've got a secret superpower against the randomness of evil? Your brain is basically saying, I'm not scared, I'm just strategizing. Number 4, the justice fixation. Finally, let's talk about the primal urge for justice. We're hardwired for fairness. From childhood squabbles over toys to adult arguments about taxes, our brains crave equilibrium. When a heinous crime occurs, that equilibrium is shattered. There's an imbalance, a cosmic wrongness that screams for correction. True crime often provides that fix. Whether it's the meticulous police work leading to an arrest, the dramatic courtroom showdown, or the eventual conviction, there's a deep satisfaction in seeing the scales of justice tip back into balance. Even if the outcome isn't perfect, the pursuit of justice is a powerful motivator for our fascination. It's not just about punishment, it's about reaffirming societal norms, about proving that actions have consequences, and that there are rules to this chaotic game of life. When you see a perpetrator brought to justice, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine. It's the triumph of order over chaos, of good, or at least the legal system, over evil. It reinforces your belief in a structured world, even if that structure is sometimes shaky. It's a collective sigh of relief, a communal affirmation that decency still matters. So, while you might feel a pang of guilt for enjoying such dark content, remember, a part of your brain is just celebrating the restoration of cosmic order. You're not a ghoul. You're just a highly evolved social creature who really, really likes things to be fair. And sometimes, fairness looks a lot like a perp walk. Number 5. The mirror effect. Now, for the really uncomfortable part, why do we keep coming back to these stories even when they make us squirm? Because, in a strange, unsettling way, true crime holds up a mirror to ourselves. It forces us to confront the darker aspects of human nature, not just in the perpetrators, but potentially within the society that produces them. And even, dare I say, within ourselves. It's not about becoming a serial killer, obviously. It's about understanding the spectrum of human behavior, the thin line between sanity and madness, the pressures that can push someone to the brink. Your brain is trying to make sense of the incomprehensible, to categorize the chaos. It's asking, could I have seen this coming? What would I do in that situation? Am I capable of such darkness or such resilience? We explore these dark narratives to better understand the light, to appreciate the normalcy and safety of our own lives. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the constant vigilance required to maintain it. So, the next time you're binging a true crime series, don't just think about the victims and villains. Think about what it's revealing about you, about your own fears, your own resilience, and your own disturbing fascination with the shadows. Because sometimes the scariest monsters aren't under your bed. They're lurking in the depths of human psychology, and you're staring right at them, utterly captivated. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.